Hello there and welcome to a new game commentary. And tonight's topic is going to be how good is Kleptomancy on Teemo? Because chances are you already saw some Teemo players running around with that. And I felt like it's time to do some video about it and share my thoughts about this topic with you. And today's matchup is Gangplank, and this brings me to the first thing about Kleptomancy Teemo. I personally would only recommend running Kleptomancy in this kind of scenario when you can be like 100% sure that your enemy will be running Kleptomancy too. Or you're having some matchup which you can poke relentlessly and get smacking into it and being able to attack him a lot. If you're up against any matchup which you need to be cautious about, like Pantheon or any other lane bully around there, you probably shouldn't run Kleptomancy, especially against Pantheon, because his passive blocks out the actual proc of the Kleptomancy there, which really sucks. So these two things I feel like are the most important decisions about Kleptomancy, because Teemo can use a lot of keystones pretty good lately. And yeah, I don't feel like Kleptomancy is a must-have for him. Although his auto Q auto or Q auto combo is pretty iconic and is mainly the reason why you can pull off the Klepto pretty good in Teemo. I still started with the E because I like to start with the E, and I also started out with a Corrupting Potion because Gangplank can sustain out of his oranges and I have no natural sustain, so the Corrupting Potion will help me a lot to stay in lane long enough, because he will eventually Q-poke me and stuff like that, and I need to recover and I need to trade. So we're up against Udyr jungle. So let's see if we can Klepto some. That worked out. Or did it? Yeah. So this is pretty much how we're gonna do it. Ooh, he's getting some beating here, Mr. Gangplank O. So it's getting close to the point where Udyr can actually gank me. But I gave him the blind so he couldn't stun me, and it was okay. Kind of like I was expecting this move. Around minute 3 or 3:30, junglers usually come to smack you. And I'm staying back now because he can just do that stuff again. Sucks for me, but one lane has to get the jungle pressure first. So I guess he's gone by now. I hope so. But Gangplank pushed this lane nicely into my direction, so let's do this and cancel our auto attack. Not so good. Shit. So that's not how to play properly with Kleptomancy. Oh, I forgot to mention it, but as always, you'll find the runes I use in the link in the description below, of course. I'm not entirely sure if this is a 100% correct rune page for Kleptomancy, but it's adapted to my personal playstyle, and that's something I would encourage you guys to do as well. Don't run blindly for stuff other people do on their videos. Don't copy it exactly. If something feels off for you to play with, change it. And GP already had money for his Sheen. That sucks. So generally speaking, I feel like Teemo is not the optimal user of Kleptomancy, because he has no skill which triggers the Kleptomancy innately, like GP has. He just needs to hit me with his Q, and he gets the Klepto money because it's an ability and an auto attack at once. Come on, I want to get that auto. Thanks. Oh no, he got me. But he was back and I wasn't, so it's okay. Just a bit concerned that he actually wants to dive me. I don't want to back too soon. Alright. So I want to grab up the booties, because I feel like they will help me a lot in this situation here. So I feel like using Klepto and Teemo feels kind of wonky, in my honest opinion. Because I feel like it tries to tell me how to fight my laning phase. Normally I'm way more focused to get a good hit here, a good hit there. But once I'm running Klepto, I always want that Q auto combo, and that's not always optimal. So there's Udyr spotted on bot side. Sucks for my bot, but it's a good information for me. So he backed home, I guess. There he goes. So instead of hanging around here, I'm gonna drop some shroom here. Oh, my jungle left me a control ward there. It's really generous. Just bringing in the Klepto money from time to time. And it's also not too healthy for your mana usage as Teemo to spam it like that. So generally speaking, it's okay, but I wouldn't recommend it 100%. So if you're waiting for a general verdict and start being tired of this gameplay already, my general verdict is Klepto is okay on Teemo, and I would always play Klepto if the enemy lane also plays Klepto, because your enemy will get insanely ahead, and the best way to counter it is to use the same stuff he uses. But that's basically, I think, the best way to go if you want to have reliable outcomes, because Klepto is pretty unreliable. From time to time it's awesome. You get one bag of gold after the other, you get a skill elixir and you're kicking ass, but sometimes it's just not the strongest option. Because I feel like with fleet footwork I could have done so much more already. But maybe that's also just some personal opinion, I don't know. Let's dematerialize this dude. So I think I'm gonna take that wave and take a little stroll then. Because his wave clear is that insanely strong, I'm just a moving target here. Instead, let's eat this honey fruit. This is one thing I can't stress out enough as a Teemo player. Get caught in the jungle by the enemy. Oh, he got that flash too. I'm dead. Unfortunate timing. What an unfortunate timing. I even misplaced the ward there. Alright, that's not how to do it. Sucks. No, but generally speaking, it's really good to do stuff like that. These mushrooms in the enemy jungle, hey, maybe Warwick will do something out of it. We're gonna see. I'm gonna go for an AP build here. But yeah, I guess that was just too deep. I should have shroomed here. That would have been a safer option, so... Reporting in. to take some productive advice from me, this is very risky. Don't do it if you're not sure the enemy jungle isn't around. You just saw what I fucked up here. Just gave the Udyr a free kill and my flash on top of it, but at least I did cost him his flash. That's something, right? Not really. So GP is not here. Alright. It's not like I can do much here. So let's do it better this time. Let's not get catched here, but let's do stuff like that. Because hanging around up there with the gangplank, well, it's not really useful for anyone here. Let's take a cannon. Bait out his barrels. And bully him actually quite hard. That was Tabaya paying off, I guess. And he's not too good with the barrel play either. So let's see if I can bait another barrel out of him. Let's go, boy. Well played, my friend, well played. So we're going to take that turret, right? Alright. So far, I've plundered 205 gold. That's not too bad. It's really not bad. I want to make a lasting impression on this lane. Alright. Good shit. I love it. So, we got the top lane done. I have my Leandris pretty early-ish, I guess. So let's roam a little. So mid lane looks in trouble. Let's go for a master of the flank here. Or at least protect Anivia's flanks. Oh, there's some pink ward. I love these kinds of recon duties with Teemo, because this champion provides so much terrain control. This is really what separates good Teemo players from bad ones. Also, we should take this turret. Good Teemo players want to be all over the map at the end of the day. I overstayed a little, but it's okay because we took a turret. So I'm still not behind in CS. That's okay. I lost a wave. Could have been better, but taking turrets is really important. Don't let your teammates down with that. Ooh, can we teleport into this? I got the jumpers. That sucks. So So, what we're gonna do here? Kill the Nami, alright? Holy shit. Or so. That's Zyra. Holy. Didn't pay attention good enough in that. Yikes. So, we're facing quite a lot of CC on their team. That's for sure. Mercs would have been better, eh? But that's also quite a lot of mixed damage on their team. So I feel like I want to have some more HP. Because I can't bring up my resistances and my HP all at once with one item. I'm gonna spread it. Gonna solve that problem with more HP, I wanted to say. Because I don't want to spread out my resistances. Right now, I want to have some more basic resilience. That's what will help me most here. So let's leave some presence here.
That's gotta sting.
Oh gosh. It's gonna flash on me again? No, that's not this time. Oh fuck. Alright, I'm out. But I'm pretty happy they're just chasing me and my team's taking Drake. I do appreciate that. I don't appreciate him taking red, but I can't 1v1 this guy right now. I didn't know if I will ever be able to 1v1 Udyr. He has way too much sustain to just battle him down like that. Because shields are basically sustain too. So he's doing double the stuff, healing and sustaining. I should pressure Tom. He's sustaining and shielding, I mean. You're not gonna lose this. So they are actually losing this. Sucks. So I made a misdecision here and let Udyr clear up mid for free, but oh well. If I would have ran mid lane now, we wouldn't have gained anything out of that. We only would have lost something. I want to make sure we actually gain something if we have to lose something. Looks like this is not even achievable. No. Not doable right now, but took most of the turret. So what's wrong with this game? What the fuck? Guardian Angel first item? Okay. I won't judge, I guess. So this team needs me. They're not doing shit without me, so let's try if something happens if I'm around. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Anivia. That's really nice. This looks like a hard game. let's help this Olivia. Oh, the whole team's around there. Them again. Wish I could have done more, but that would have been actually risky. Well, that lantern came in handy. But I actually want to spend that money. Alright. Feel like we want to do something with the Nivea. This could work out after all. Alright, I wanted to back out anyways, but I'm falling behind, which really sucks. But at the same rate as I'm falling behind, our Nivea is getting ahead in terms of CS, so I guess that's okay. So I really want to have that mallet. I want to nail people down, and it's also really helpful item against Udyr, because you can run away better. Alright, so Tyler 1 wants the CS, that's okay. Could have gave me a lantern here, that would have been awesome. Okay, so you didn't stay mid there. That sucks. So I guess I saved Olivia at least. Good. So all this time passed through, and we only got one success out of this whole game so far? Holy shit. Feels like one of those games where if I'm not around, nothing happens. Oh, this is good, this is good, this is good. No, Jinxa. Gonna take this brain death anytime again. So this game shows up off pretty well why Klepto is not so good in my opinion. I mean, there is so little chances now in this game where I can actually trigger the Kleptomancy. I mean, it's okay, I have some money, I've got some items, it's really not bad, but it's also not really great. So I really want to have some attack speed now. Oh boys, I'm coming, I'm coming. Oh fuck. Such a sad story. I'm not too sure if we're able to win this game. Yeah, or Warwick died a lot.
Armed and ready.
So I guess we should all play more around Nivea because she's pretty reliant on team fights.
Yes, sir.
And can provide a lot of damage through a sustained team fight. As much as I would love to CS on here, but I feel like we can't afford that. Yikes.
Reporting in.
It's pretty much a free Baron if they do it. We can't 1v1 this dude, but...
I'll scout ahead.
with Thresh, we would have been okay. I see dead Warwicks.
Armed and ready.
No, they're not getting it. We should play around this. Okay. This is a good one. I felt like we could make a really good one out of this. And speaking of a really good one, we really should take that Baron then. Every single piece of advantage into these guys is really important for us. Yeah, and we don't need smite if we have the enemy jungle dead. We can even make some good picks out of this. Maybe? Oh boys, this is a disaster. Alright, we got the Baron. We shouldn't fight this now. We shouldn't fight this now. Oh, this is some weird game. This is some really weird game. So I feel like I'm okay with continuing this. I guess.
Reporting in.
I really don't know what to build in this game. I feel like I need to be a frontliner somehow, but then we have Thresh and Warwick on our team, which should be able to do the job actually. So that's some huge disengage move from them. And some ultis burned. I like it. So I'm gonna go here. So now GP is stupidly stacked. And chances are he has way more money than me. So I can't 1v1 him. I don't insta-die to him, but I can't possibly think that I'm able to kill him off solo. So I want to have some vision around this place here. Team doesn't need me for the damage here. But now I want to be close to the team. Alright, good job. Lydia did that well.
Yes, sir.
Give me that Klepto! Oh. Auto the creep instead. How shameful. So I guess we should just force this in. Their GP keeps splitting. But, yeah, alright, Draven wants to dap that. Yeah. I feel like I'm trying, but I'm not doing enough. But then again, look at this magnificent Draven. Not a single kill this whole game. Poor guy. How much iteration stacks does he have? Fuck tons, I guess. Not helping either. So we got catched here really stupidly. That flash engage on the Anivia was brutally strong. We're gonna bleed for that. Wow, that hurt. That really hurt. So it turns out we can't win at all against them. In a direct 5v5 teamfight, that is. I mean, it was basically a 4v4, because Draven wasn't around and GP wasn't around, but, well, GP kinda is always around with his ultimate. How can we make this a win? I don't know, actually. I feel like the enemy team is outperforming my team quite hard on almost every position. Their GP is having a lot more impact than I have, so that's one thing that's for sure. Wow. Who would actually fall for that? So we're gonna die here. Oh, thanks, Thresh. So we baited out a lot of resources out of them, and I feel like I really need some more tankiness. Some more tankiness would have been the best bet here in this game, because I feel like I have to tank in the whole impact of their team. Holy shit. Oh, he finally got a kill. Maybe he's gonna show up something now. 1,300 gold. Holy shit. I think I went into wild there. But this game looks pretty GG though. 35 minutes in, Draven can't finish up supers. That's hard. I mean, his best feature is that he didn't die yet. Gotta say. So whatever time's left in this game I will spend into getting tanky, because our frontliners obviously are not tanky enough for this game. And hope for the best. And for now we can just defend and hope for some good pick because they do something stupid. Actually, the only hope we're having right now. Stuff like that. That was just apeshit from him. So it looks like Draven has found his performance. Alright, so... Okay, so we're actually back in game or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna go for an adaptive helmet here. Because it's a good buy against Zyra. A lot better than Spirit Visage. So we got both inhibitors.
Yes,
Sweet.
sir. Reporting in.
Oh, that's risky, boys. But at this point of the game, always go with the team's flow. It's really important that you don't let your teammates down. Imagine me not putting down that shroom there. That would have been really shitty. So I can teleport, so I guess it's okay. Alright, why not? So we're gonna fight this here. So that's their biggest AoE mage down. Not bad, not bad. Stop attacking. I really love the blind. No other champion would have stopped Udyr from taking that inhibitor that well. Nah, jokes aside. So I feel like I'm not tanky enough. Really not tanky enough. I want to have that Zhonya's.
Yes, sir.
Maybe. I don't know. Don't think this game will last that long anymore. I at least hope so. Somehow we got back into game. Somehow I feel like Draven was a bit pouty because he didn't get kills. And didn't play as good as he could. I don't know, it just felt like it was... Damn, I'm 0-5, you guys all suck. Felt a lot like that. Yeah, that's me being super fucking tanky. So without the items I went here... Oh, let's go, come on, fuck that. Without some tanky items, we would have had a lot more problems surviving that Alpha Strike here. Maybe I would have been dead. I guess I would have been dead. There we go. Wow. Sometimes I really surprise myself. This team had the guts in the end. Just took some time. So that's Klepto, Teemo. I feel like I said everything I wanted to say about it. It's some choice you can make. But I feel like, kind of like the most keystones would have felt a lot better in this scenario. I would have loved some fleet footwork for some better kiting. I would have loved some airy for some more lane pressure. So there was a lot of stuff possible to feel like a better choice than Kleptomancy. But I don't want to smack down Kleptomancy that hard. I mean, let's have a look at the details here. I mean, at the end of the game, I looted 345 gold, and, well, it's in fact more gold than that because of the gold bags, but So compared to GP, I was undergolded, but I was even with the rest of the enemies. That's pretty okay. So, holy shit, that's some interesting statistic. Well, anyways, so here's my thoughts about Klepto Teemo. Go for it if your enemy definitely goes for Kleptomancy, or you're absolutely sure that you can bully this guy around and shoot him all day long, like Cho'Gath or something like that. If neither of these things apply, it's up to you, but I feel like you can do it, but in my opinion, other runes are stronger. Thanks for watching and see you guys then. Bye bye.